Hey everybody, I'm coming making this video message, and I want to tell you that some people cannot keep your name out of their mouth. The reason why I'm making this video message is because, believe it or not, there are certain people who do know you to a certain extent, or some certain people who are around you, and they love to bring your name up. They love to make you, or the way you live, or the way you do things, or maybe a experience they had with you, they love to make it the topic of conversation. But I'm going to tell you all deeper meanings behind why certain people love to have your name coming out of their mouth. Now, usually when you hear someone make that statement, keep my name out of your mouth, it is always surrounding some level of gossip. It's always surrounding some level of he said, she said. Usually people have fallen out with one another. Usually someone has gotten cut off, or someone has gotten left, meaning they've gotten divorced, or someone broke up with them, or there's an issue within the family dynamic. And because a lot of people get offended, because a lot of people cannot let go of certain things, they will begin to talk about you in a bad light. They love to have controversy surrounding everything pertaining to you. But what I want you all to pay attention to is that when someone loves to have your name coming out of their mouth, it's not even because they really know you or they're really around you. A lot of people, because of who you are and because of how you do things, that is one of the reasons why they will have your name coming out of their mouth. Let me give you all an example. If you are a great single mom and you are doing the best that you can, you may not even be paying attention to how other women who are single run their households. You may not even, as a woman, pay attention to how other single women are raising their children or treating their children. You're not even paying attention. You probably don't even care about what is going on in that particular single woman's life pertaining to her children. But there are people who know you. There are family members that will watch you. There are co-workers that will watch you. There are people in your church. There are people who are friends that will watch you. And because you are on point as a single mother, you may not have a lot. You may not have a lot of money. You may not really know a lot of things. You may not be on point as far as how you keep your home or different things of that nature, but you love your children. The little that you have, you make it stretch. You show your children a lot of sincere and genuine love. You care about the overall well-being of your children, and your children are always with you. And because you are able to manage and maintain your household as far as being a single mother, there are people that will have your name coming out of their mouth because they don't understand how you do it. They do not understand how is it that you don't have a husband, or the kid's father is not in your life, or the kid's life, but you are always available for your children. Your children are loved. Your children are well fed. Your children are clean. Your children are being raised and brought up in the admonition of the Lord. Your children are very well mannered and well behaved. Some people, they really believe that a single woman who is raising children without a husband or without a man in the house, and this is not to promote a woman not having a husband. This is not to promote any woman or women having children out of wedlock. But I want you all to deal with your truth. I want you to deal in reality. And the reality is that some people have a problem with how a single mother manages her children and her single life. And that is one of the reasons why certain people will have your name coming out of their mouth. If you look at certain women who do have the father of their children around, or he's in the household, or a woman who has a husband, that boyfriend, those kids' father may not even be contributing to that household. That father may not, or that husband may not be helping the wife with those children. She may have a man laying next to her every night, and that man is not helping her with those children. She is stressed out. She is running around trying to get help, but he's always making an excuse, or he's irresponsible. And this is not to badmouth these types of men. I'm not here to do that. But the reality is, when people start bringing your name up, they will try their best to pick out a fault or a flaw as far as what they see or think you're doing wrong, and they will look at a certain aspect of your life, and that aspect could be how you are being and managing, being a single mom. Another reason why certain people love to have your name coming out of their mouth is because it's deflection. When someone knows that they cannot meet, or they lack the qualities that you do. They lack the moral compass that you have. They lack maybe having a relationship with the Lord and being serious about it. These people will, to get the spotlight off of their faults, their flaws, and their failures, they will talk about you. They will make mention about what they feel is wrong or flawed about you. They will pick up any little thing that they see that may not be perfected or may not be together in your life. And that is when they will constantly bring up your name. You all have got to understand this. When someone feels the need to randomly bring your name up, and the people that they're bringing your name up to, nobody has mentioned you, nobody has begun talking about you, nobody has made reference to you, but there are just certain people, they will just bring your name up because they know that there is controversy surrounding your name. They will know that it's something about you that rubs people the wrong way, and it does not mean that it is something negative that rubs people the wrong way. Your boldness, your confidence, you being unbothered about a lot of things, that will have your name being brought up. And when people are bringing your name up, a lot of times they really don't even know you like that. Some people, they've had a certain experience with you, they've come across you or had a run-in with you at some point, and maybe you told them a few things here and there. They will take that little bit of information and will have several full-blown conversations about you, like they really know you, like they know who you are behind the scenes, and they know nothing. They only know the little bit that you've shared with them. Maybe you shared that you're married. Maybe you shared that you're in a relationship. Maybe you shared that you have a business. Maybe you shared a certain vision, dream, or goal that you have. But people will take that little bit of information, and then they will begin to talk about you. They will begin to sensationalize the type of person that they feel that you are. A while back, I was having a conversation with an individual, and this individual randomly had told me how them and their spouse had been talking about something pertaining to me. Keep in mind that this was not the first time that this particular individual had come to me randomly and made this statement. This person had randomly, several other times over the years, felt the need to keep telling me how them and their spouse would talk about how I've made improvements as far as certain aspects of my life, or how I talk differently pertaining to certain things. And what I began to realize and what I began to see as I was listening to this person tell me this is, you know what? I'm always the topic of this group of people or this couple's conversation. And at this point, it's weird because I don't care anything about what this couple has going on, whether it is good or bad, but it has to be something there. It starts to become, guys, an obsession with certain people as far as talking about you, or as far as making reference to you, or as far as feeling the need to bring you up. I want you all to know that people who have your name coming out of their mouth, it is not normal. It's not normal. And so if you are normalizing this and you feel that it is okay, I'm telling you, it's not that you can stop it. It's not that you can have, all this control over it. But I am here to tell you that it is not okay. And if you find yourself always wanting to bring a particular person up, you're always wanting to talk about them, you've got to start asking yourself, why are you always bringing this person up? Now, when people bring up your name and have your name coming out of their mouth, it's never really positive either. It's always something negative. That's why I said in the beginning of this message, it's always surrounding some level of controversy. So you better believe if your name is coming out of someone's mouth, it is usually from something that is old, over with, and outdated. A lot of people, when you have grown, when you have grown and when you have evolved, they don't know how to just accept that and receive it. Some people, no matter what it is that you have done to improve yourself, no matter what it is that you are constantly working on to make yourself better, they will only keep zooming in and focusing on the old negative parts of you. That's all they will continue to talk about. They will never give you credit for anything current that you are working on, anything current that you are doing, or anything current that you are going towards in every good way. They will only talk about old things pertaining to you because it makes them feel better. It makes them feel confident. And a lot of times, up underneath certain people having your name come out of their mouth, it is to keep people separated. And I know a lot of you all, you probably don't understand what I just said, or you probably don't believe that. But certain people will bring up your name because the people they're bringing your name up to, they don't want you all connected with one another. They don't want their spouse to like you. They don't want their certain sibling to like you. They don't want certain mutual friends to really like you. They don't want certain people to work with you. They don't want you to have certain opportunities available to you. They want to bring your name up because they want to plant a seed of doubt in people's head about who you are, or what you're capable of, or what you do allegedly behind the scenes. When someone comes to plant a negative seed about you, or a demonic seed about you, it is not holy, it is not from God, it is full of negativity. They know that that person will think twice before reaching out to you, and that is their entire goal. That is why they will want to constantly be talking about you. It is a way to minimize you. It is a way to diminish you and who you really are. If someone can keep bringing you up and they can keep highlighting just something negative about you, it may be something about you that you have not improved. But if that person can keep talking about that one little thing pertaining to you, and if they can drag it and stretch it out to the point that other people they're talking about you to become so convinced that you are not worthy to be in their life, you are not worth them coming around you, you are not worth them trying to develop a friendship or relationship with you, then their job is done. Just know that some people out here, they love to have your name coming out of their mouth. Some people, they just do not like your freedom. When you are in your essence, when you are in your freedom, like I said, when you are probably a single woman and you are managing that well, When you are a woman who has been divorced and you are managing that well, you are still confident as a single or divorced woman. You are not desperate for a man. You are not thirsty for one. You are not man-centered. You're not out here looking for a man and giving every man access to you and an opportunity to have a conversation with you. When you are a man that is confident in maybe the fact that you don't have children, or maybe you've never been married, or maybe as a man right now you don't have a relationship. When you are free in your truth and you are able to walk in that truth with your head held high, you are unbothered. You are not moved by your circumstances, no matter what it is. And you can still have a smile on your face. You can still go out here and encourage people. You can still uplift people. You still have faith and trust in God. That is also a reason why people will continue to have your name coming out of their mouth. Sometimes people love to talk about you because after they've talked about everything else pertaining to you in every bad way, but they still continue to see you being blessed. They still continue to see you being strong. They still continue to see that you are not broken by things that people have done to you, things that people have said to you, or you are not broken in the midst of your current circumstances. That is also a reason why your name will be in circulation. Some people, they just love to talk about you. They love to talk about you because people cannot get to you physically. When people cannot get to you emotionally, when people cannot get to you mentally, and especially if they can't get to you physically, meaning they know better than to try to hurt or harm you in a physical sense or set you up, then all they have is the fact that they are going to talk about you. They are going to always bring your name up. They are always going to make reference to you. They will always use you as the example. And everything that is brought up, somebody can be talking about someone who's going through a divorce. Yeah, well, you know so-and-so, she's divorced too. You know so-and-so, he's divorced too. Oh, girl, you know what? My cousin is a single mom too. And you know what? She really struggles with her children. You know, he's a single dad too. And he really struggles. He don't even have everything that he needs to have for them kids. He needs some help. Oh, you know so-and-so was homeless too. Why don't you give so-and-so a call? Because she was homeless. She can help you and teach you how to navigate through your homelessness. See, what I want you all to get from this message, if you don't get anything else, is that there is a reason, there is a purpose, there is a motive behind why folks love to have your name coming out of their mouth. And again, it is not always because of something positive. It is not always because it's something beautiful. It is not always because it is something holy or from the Lord. It is because they want people to view you a certain way. They want you to be back in the place that they last left you. They want you to be that broke down homeless woman that they used to know. They want you to be that crying divorced woman who really went through a dark time going through that divorce. They want you to be down in the dumps from what they remember when you broke up with your girlfriend or you broke up with your boyfriend. They want you to be down in the dumps when you lost that job and you was out here broke and you lost your house or you lost your apartment or you lost your car or you lost your health. You got all these health challenges, or you had a lot of health challenges at one point. People want to hold you to that. They want you to stay in that because your worst self, everything ugly about your life, every ugly thing you've done, every ugly negative thing that people know you from, or they know about you, people want to keep that there Because if it was not there, they wouldn't have really anything to talk about. Every loss you've taken, all the negative things, all of the humiliating and embarrassing things you've gone through, it has allowed people to use those things as their personal topic of conversation. When people don't have a personality, when people have run out of things to talk about, when people want to spice up a friendship or bond with a friend or bond with their husband or bond with their wife, when people know that they are lacking the strength that you have, when they know that they're lacking the confidence that you have, when they know that you don't have the fire and the spark, that you do for God or for getting to know God, they will have your name coming out of their mouth. And they will talk about some of the most unbecoming things that they knew you used to do. They will even make up a lie pertaining to you because, again, it makes good conversation. On today, before I end this message, I want to let you know, if your name is currently coming out of someone's mouth and you have gotten wind of it, or you've gotten wind of your name coming out the mouth of numerous people, you better understand that it is something you are doing right, even if initially you didn't know or you were not paying attention to it. You gotta know that it's something other people see, and it's good enough, it's strong enough, it's making enough noise to get people talking. That is what motivates them. Everything about you. And that is why your name stays on their lips. That's the video message. Well, guys, it's time for me to go because I have some other things to do. The Lord willing, I will be back with another video message. If any one of you have taken offense to anything I spoke about in this video, it's okay. It's all right. I'm not worried about it. I am not concerned because I know you will forgive me in the morning.